Hi guys, this video is going to teach you how to use the graphing calculator on Desmos in order to find some of our statistical numbers as well as create a dot plot, box plot, and histogram. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that you want to do is you want to go to desmos.com. What we're going to do is we're going to press graphing calculator, and it's going to take us to our graphing calculator. When you're in the graphing calculator, you want to put your data set in. So the way that we tell the graphing calculator we have a data set is we write capital X equals, and then we put a bracket, which is right above the enter button on your keyboard. So then what we're going to do is we're going to list the data points from our data set, and we're going to separate them by commas. So I have 10 data points, and when I'm finished, I'm going to close the bracket. So this tells Desmos what my data set is. The first thing that we're going to find is the mean or the average. Go ahead and click right below where you put your data set. It's going to open up a new row. So we want to find the mean. So we're going to go ahead and type mean, and then we're going to do parentheses, capital X. Because we want to tell the calculator that we want to find the mean of our X data set. This number right here is our mean, 8.7. Next, go ahead and click right below the mean. We're going to find the 5-number summary. So we're going to type the word stats, and then again, parentheses, capital X. And you'll see right here that it gives us the 5-number summary. So the minimum is 5, Q1 is 8, median is 9, Q3 is 10, and max is 12. The next thing that we can calculate, if you click below the 5-number summary, is the standard deviation. Now remember, standard deviation talks about the variability of our data. A really large standard deviation means that our data is really spread out. A smaller standard deviation means that our data is really close together and it's right by the mean and the median. So the way we get standard deviation is to write STDEVT. You're going to do parentheses, capital X, and it gives us the standard deviation right here. We really like to round this number to 3 decimal places. So those are the 3 ways that you can get statistical measures by using the graphing calculator. Let's go ahead and look to see how we can make a graph right now. So I'm going to go ahead and clear these out. So let's first look at a dot plot. So you're going to write the word dot plot, parentheses, capital X. And what you'll notice is that over here, if you drag your graph, you can see the dot plot. If you want, you can go ahead and press this graph settings tool. And what you can do is you can change your axes. So we can change this to be step 1 and step 1 so that we can see how many data points there are for each number. So we can see there's 1 data point for 5, 6, 2 for 8, 9, 3 for 10, and 1 for 12. So you're able to see the dot plot just by writing dot plot on the calculator side over here. Let's go ahead and do a box plot now. So you can go ahead and close out, and it gets rid of your dot plot. And then we're going to go ahead and write box plot, parentheses, capital X. And we can see here that we have our box plot now. So this, remember, represents our minimum, which is 5, our Q1, which is 8, our median, which is 9, Q3 is 10, maximum is 12. We can also describe the shape of our box plot. It looks a little bit skewed to the left because it looks like we're pulling a little bit over this way. So after we do the box plot, we can go ahead and do a histogram. So go ahead and close out of this. It'll get rid of your box plot. Click below again and write histogram, parentheses X. Okay. Now, there's a couple things you have to do with the histogram. We want to do left bin alignment. You can see how it's a lot nicer now. They're not kind of in the middle of it. So what we can see is the interval 5 to 6 has 1, 6 to 7 also has 1, 8 to 9 has 2, 9 to 10 has 2, 10 to 11 has 3, and 12 to 13 has 1. So you can use this online graphing calculator anytime you need to create a graph, like a box plot, dot plot, and then you can also use it to calculate statistics like we saw at the beginning. Thank you for watching.